everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today with a project share of what I made for Karen over at Confetti Paper. She had reached out to me a while ago about doing a swap, and initially we decided we were going to do a cactus swap, which of course I was all in for. But then after some further discussion, we decided to do a Good Vibes swap because Good Vibes does have cacti on it. And I cannot tell you how much fun I had playing with Good Vibes again. I love that collection so much, and I have thoroughly enjoyed everything that I've made for her. Like, making it was just so much fun for me, and I did make a couple of projects that have been on my to make list, and I will link the tutorials down below. But what we decided on was a 3D project, a tag flip or embellishment box, and some embellishments, like handmade embellishments. We decided on 2, but I made way more than that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is my tag flip. And I did use some of my seam binding from My Scrap Cabin in this beautiful light green, yellow, and pink. And I put it on a pink binder ring. Okay, so I took ephemera and cut aparts from the collection and created this tag flip, and I did stitch everything around in like a hot pink thread. I just thought that would be really fun with this collection. And I did use some different stitch techniques on different papers. I'll show you as I get to them. So this first tag, I did use a combination of this tag, which was from the ephemera pack, and then just some paper behind it, so it would have the pink and blue peeking out. This is a cardstock sticker, and this is a chipboard sticker. And I did use some tiny little pink pom-poms that I bought at Hobby Lobby, because I'd been wanting to try that instead of enamel dots, to use some pom-poms. I've never done that before, and I finally did. I think it looks really cute. All right, and this one was an ephemera piece. I didn't do anything to it. I just like the sentiment. And I did do some stitching where I did some straight stitches and some zigzag stitches. Hopefully you can see that okay. Just to kind of give it some like different depth. But I just love that sentiment, and I just hole punched that so she could use that or just keep it in the tag flip. This was also a tag from, I think, the ephemera pack or a cut apart sheet. I can't remember. Actually, I think it was a cut apart sheet, and I just decorated it with this ephemera piece, this chipboard piece, some little gold heart stickers I got from Rosie Studio. And again, I zigzag stitched all around. I did double back some of these because they were kind of flimsy. This one is just a cut apart, I believe, and I did use some like one of the settings on my sewing machine does like it's not quite a zigzag stitch, but it's kind of like an up and down. It's kind of messy, unfortunately, but I like the look of it because this collection is just kind of eclectic and fun. So that is that one. I didn't do anything just because it has a sentiment, and I didn't want to cover it up. All right, so this one was a ephemera piece, this tag with the cacti on it. I took a red or a pink vellum piece and made a little paper ruffle. I layered that up with a cork star sticker from the ephemera pack. This Love Out Loud is a cardstock sticker from the collection, and then the ice cream is from the chipboard sticker, and then just some enamel dots and some gold thread. And that one was just kind of like a random like wonky stitch that my sewing machine has as well. Now this one was an ephemera piece as well, and to make this look like a library pocket, to look like this is a library card sticking out of this little like library pocket, quote unquote, I took my I took a roller date stamp, and I just stamped some random dates on here to make it look like that was like when books had been checked out. I just thought it would be like a fun little addition to this piece, and then I just only stitched around the like base of the pocket of like, it's not an actual pocket, but it looks like a pocket. So I did I did do my birthday just because I thought that was funny, but I also just randomly selected some February and March dates. So I thought that was a really fun way to use this piece. On this one I did this is a cut apart, and I did, my sewing machine was acting up when I did this one, but I left it because I still like the look of the stitching, but it almost looks like a Frankenstein stitch. It's not how it's supposed to look, but I left it. And then I just added these foam flowers that I got from, I think I got these from Temu. I just think they were really pretty, and I just wanted to add them onto one of these tags. And I did leave a lot of my pink threads like a little messy on some of these. This is also a, I think this might have been an ephemera piece. I can't remember, or cut apart. I honestly don't remember. And I just left it plain. I did that stitching on it and then added some enamel dots, some tiny little enamel dots, and left it as it was. This one I was also very simple on here. I really loved this tag from the ephemera pack, and I loved this giant ampersand cork piece. So I just added that and did nothing else. I just thought the stitching with the ampersand looked really cool with that tag with the pattern in the background. All right, and this one is another one where I left it plain. I did some more stitching. This one almost looks like a heart monitor. It's like flat and then a bump and then flat and then a bump, if you can see that. And then just this is happening. I liked leaving some of these plain. I just thought it looked really cool. And I'm going to have to reglue this little star on here on the last one. This was an ephemera piece as well. I loved this big piece. This sticker is from the pack I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. This is a cardstock sticker. I added some gold thread and little gold foiled stickers from the cardstock stickers, label from probably the ephemera pack, and then some tiny little enamel dots. So that is my tag flip for Karin. I really like how that tag flip turned out. I had so much fun playing with this collection, you guys. Like, it's been a while since I pulled it out, but I went all in, and I just made a bunch of cool stuff. Now to house the tag flip, I did something similar to what I did for, oh my gosh, now I can't even remember her name. I'm drawing a blank. The person that I was paired up with in Rachel's swap, I had done one of these glittered, or I did one of those little boxes from Dollar Tree or Michael's. When I did hers for the Valentine swap, I used one from Michael's. It was like that hot pink. I'm pretty sure I got this one at Dollar Tree. It's just like a pale pink with like a silver glitter. But I stitched all around the front piece, layered up some either ephemera or cut aparts. I think these were cut aparts from the paper pad. These Good Vibes pieces are large chipboard pieces. I added some gold thread, and then this is the food truck is from the ephemera pack. And then I added some enamel dots, and again, that bright pink stitching I think just looks so fun with this collection. And then this is going to house my tag flip, so that's why I'm showing you this. And then on the inside, I did that paper there with the little houses and the cacti, and I just added a chipboard piece just so there would be some other element in there. But the tag flip is just going to sit in here. I'll add some shred and all that before I ship it off, but that will be the housing for the tag flip. So that's the little box I decorated for the tag flip. All right. This next item I made today, actually, and it's something that I had been wanting to make for a little while, and some ladies had made these. I think it was like last year is when we started seeing these kind of floating around, but it is the little foam dispenser. The foam roll dispenser. So I followed a tutorial from, I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. I will link it down below, but it was super easy. I did all the panels I stitched, and including the bottom, and I did add my sticker on here, added the roll of the foam tape inside, and I added pink Velcro dots that Tony had gifted to me a long time ago in one of my first giveaways. I did a like an embellishment box challenge, and she had entered, and I have just kind of been hoarding them, so I figured I'd go ahead and use them. I decorated it with one of those little cork stars. This is from the ephemera piece, this hooray. It's like 3 or 4 words, or 4 or 5 words, like all together, and they're perforated, and you can tear them apart. Added some gold thread. This little cactus sticker is from the sticker pack. They're like embossed puffy stickers, and then this came from the 6x6 paper pad. It's like a cut apart sheet in the 6x6 paper pad. I cut it down, rounded the edges, and added some enamel dots and called it good. But yeah, again, I used the hot pink stitching on all of this, but I think these are so fun. All right, I made a ton of embellishments. Like, we were only supposed to do 2, but I made a bunch. But the way I'm going to house them is in the old-fashioned phone that Christian had made a while back. This is like one of the most fun projects that I've ever made. I had such a good time making it and putting it together. This was a labor of love because you have to make all the panels, and I stitched every single panel, including these little ones here, other than this connector piece because it was just too small. And then the little pieces where you have to connect the phone, like the phone handle or receiver. I didn't stitch those because they were too small, but everything else I stitched, every single panel. So the way this is, it's a box that opens this way and a box that opens this way. So this is going to house all of the embellishments I'm going to show you in a second. Now, I did slightly change up the way Christian did hers is because I had this die from Scrap Diva Designs in my stash that looks like an old rotary phone face. So I used that instead of the way Christian did hers. And I just added a little foam puffy sticker from Doodlebug that I got from like the local scrapbook store. And then I added on the phone receiver, I did these little flowers that I got from Temu and a little cluster here. Here I did a little cluster to this pink saguaro is from the chipboard stickers. This Be Happy is another one of those little ephemera pieces that like is perforated. It's got the little words, gold thread. This little llama here is from the Dollar Tree pack that I absolutely love. And then I just added this like, I think this was a cardstock sticker, this piece here, or an ephemera piece, I can't remember. But this piece back here, I just layered all of this on top. So I absolutely love this thing. I think it's so freaking cute. And then I used a pink elastic like hair thing from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I just love, and I did wonky stitching all the way around the receiver on both front and back. Like I said, this was a labor of love. And I really, really had so much fun making it. Now, since the front or the top piece doesn't meet all the way down in the box, I did panel these pieces as well, just so there would be, you know, a decorative paper, because I did the base in 110-pound cardstock. And then this one did go all the way down, so I didn't have to do that. But I'm gonna yeah, I really love how this turned out. It's so cute. But I'm going to take all of these many embellishments and show you guys what I made. So I just love how they turned out. I just love this phone so much. I just love it. And honestly, it wasn't that hard to put together, but the most time consuming part was the stitching and all of the panels and all that. So, all right, I used a tag, like a little banner dies. I used quite a bit of dies on this because I've just been trying to use up some of my die. Use my dies more. I used this like banner die, like a layering one, the nesting one, and I cut out a bunch of like bigger and like smaller ones to layer up. And these are all puffed up on foam, and then I just used random bits from the collection. So this is one of those puffy embossed stickers. This is a chipboard piece. I layered up some cardstock stickers and some little tiny enamel dots. Only thing I wish I would have done was stitch down the middle, but then I wouldn't have been able to puff these up if I did that, so it's totally fine. I did this one here. Now this was a cut apart. I just cut it out so it would be round instead of square, and I just love how it turned out. This is a chipboard piece. This little arrow is actually from the pull-side chipboard. I did pull that chipboard out. I'm not usually one to mix collections, but there's a couple of these embellishments where I did use a couple of pieces from the chipboard from the pull-side collection. And then I used some Rosie Studio sentiments and enamel dots, just kind of a variety of enamel dots. This is another one where I use the pull side, this little popsicle and this little love piece. This little ampersand is from the Rosie Studio gold hearts and plus signs and ampersands pack that I got a while back, and then the hearts are from like an Obed Marshall enamel hearts pack. So yeah, I think they just turned out so stinking cute. This one I used chipboard, cardstock sticker, more of those Rosie Studio sentiments, gold thread, enamel dots. I just made so many. I was having such a good time making these. This one here, the little cardstock sticker, chipboard, again, puffy stickers from Rosie Studio, gold thread, enamel dots. I made a bunch, so this is, I think, the last one of these, and then I made some other ones. And this one I took my pinking shears and just did 3 sides. I left the bottom plain without cutting it. I just thought it looked cool. These little tiny cacti die cuts are from a die that I got from Temu, I think it was. Again, added some gold thread, some random little Obed Marshall enamel stars. So those are the little banner embellishments that I made. And then I also made some little mini envelope embellishments, and I have been obsessed with making these. I think they're so fun. So I cut out a bunch of little envelopes, and this is from a Coco and Reno die. I love the Fries Before Guys chipboard and then this Chill chipboard together. And then I added this tiny little paper clip here. I think I got those from Shein or Temu or Ali. I honestly don't remember at this point. I just got them recently. And then some tiny little enamel dots. So, so cute. And then this one here, I just layered up some cardstock stickers, some gold thread, a chipboard, and some more enamel dots. And then this one here, I used another die that Ashley from More Crafts had sent to me, this little cactus die, and I layered that up with the other little like succulent cactus die from the same one from this pack, where they were like, they had like the detail on them. There was also like one like this, and then like a small round cactus, which I don't think I used any of those on these, but, and then again, some tiny little enamel dots and the Rosie Studio sentiments. And then this one here, I just love these little envelopes. I think they're so cute. And then this is the last one of these. I used cardstock sticker puffed up, one of those puffy embossed stickers, a little sentiment from the cardstock stickers, enamel dots. Okay, so those are all of the envelopes. All right, and I'm going to move some of these out of the way so I can show you what else I made. I made a bunch of my favorite sentiments, or favorite embellishments, which are the sunburst, or like the starburst. Again, I layered up 3 layers of sunburst dies. I used some of these cardstock stickers. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, Monday through Sunday. Those are really like hard to use, so I just layered them up behind this piece and just thought it would be fun, like where they're peeking out, excuse me. Use another one of those little ampersand stickers from the Rosie Studio pack, more little enamel dots and gold thread. This one is super fun, the I Believe in Pizza. I used the little pizza cardstock sticker, and this is a cardstock sticker as well. Added some enamel dots. This one's fairly simple. This one's one of my favorites. I love this coffee with the little ampersand from the chipboard. There's some more of those little plus signs from the Rosie Studio pack, and then some gold thread. I love this one too with the cacti. I use another one of those ones from the die that Ashley sent me. Cardstock stickers, enamel dots. I mean, I just had so much fun making these. They were just so fun. I love this one too with the pink llama. So, so cute. Running out of room here. This one here, I did use one of those poolside, I think that's from the poolside. It's like almost like a snow cone. Added some pom-poms on on this one, and chill outs from the Good Vibes chipboard. I'm pretty sure that's from poolside. If not, it might be from Good Vibes. I can't remember. And then this one here is the last one. So I used some chipboard, ephemera. Those little hearts are from the Rosie Studio pack, and gold thread. So yeah, so that is everything that I made for Karin. I have a bunch of little like gifts I'm going to send her as well. But if anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you've not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.